Good morning. Good morning. Welcome back. Thank you for being here. It is going to be an absolute beautiful day here where I am, and for the next few days, it's hard to believe we had 6 inches of snow 3 days ago, and it's all gone already. It's amazing. Anyway, I am Sue Pickering. Thank you for being here, and we are going to see what the collective needs to hear today. Okay, experience life as it comes, drifting, and the courage to step into life. Okay. um Number 14 and 44. So there's an aspect here that they're showing me that I feel like there's a new bold step forward. There is something here for you to um, allow or allow yourself to be an allowance for what is coming, for what is, um, just allowing yourself to be in this void is what I'm hearing. This void of um, the uncertainty of where you're going, what is next. And this does not necessarily have to be with career. This could be just your personal life. A lot of people are shifting right now. A lot of people are discovering they've just awoken, or you can be on this journey for, like, even myself. There's always times when I'm shifting and changing and things are opening, and I need to be an allowance for what is next, what is coming. But they're just showing me, watch for signs. uh there's for some of you, you're going to see feathers. For some of you, you're going to hear the birds, and all of a sudden you get a thought, a message come downloaded. There's something here with nature for some of you, and they're just showing me that things fall apart in our lives for it to come together. That might sound kind of weird, but it really isn't. Sometimes we say, an example, you lose a job and you're devastated, right? And like, it feels like a storm now. But what's happening is you're getting a reset, you're getting a recalibration, because if you would not have lost that position, you would not apply for this other job that's leading you down a better path, or making you step into who you truly are on your path. Sometimes we have dead ends. As an entrepreneur, we have dead ends, and it's not a dead end. It's not just a closed door. It's for us to reset, recalibrate. Okay, this isn't working. So now where can I go? What can I do to bring me back on the path that I'm supposed to be on? And that's what I'm feeling here. I'm feeling like, and this card says the perfect storm. And what's that is telling me is things are falling into place for you, okay? And also for things to not be the same stagnant energy as always. It's a shift. It's movement. It is stepping into where you need to be. Okay, I am seeing a whole bunch of pink rays. I'm not sure if that's for someone specific, but I'm seeing all these pink rays coming in. So I don't know if that's a sign for someone. I mean, this is going out to a lot of people, so it means different things for different people. But I'm seeing all these pink rays, and it's not going away. So there's an aspect here of possibly a loved one for someone, a sign. Um, or just a sign of hope and love because it's pink. Or if you are wondering where you're going on the path, if you're going on the right path, you might see some pink rays. I'm not sure, but that's what's coming through. So, um, They're also mentioning that you are building a strong foundation for this next part of your path. The small medicine wheel, which is the wheel of fortune, things are falling into place, even though you might feel that they're not. Okay. There's things happening in the background. Spirit is putting things into place for you. They are, making sure that this peace is coming for you. Okay. Is what they're showing me. They're showing me peace. 10 is this new beginning, this newness is what they're saying. So it's okay to drift. Balance. This is strength and balance. Okay. Uh, and with this is showing me change with these dragonflies, as well as she has to walk maybe slow to keep the balance going, with that uh, pot on her head. Maneuvering how you need to maneuver, you're recalibrating, you're discovering more, you're bringing all of this newness in for this beautiful change, and to change the cycles that you've been in for however long. Okay. um Knight of Wands. Movement towards your, seeing that ray again, movement towards your future, movement towards what your goals are, movement towards love, movement towards health, movement towards whatever this relates to you with. Okay. We could have a recalibration of your eating habits. You could be doing like whatever. Okay. um yeah, they're just showing me this aspect of being on the trail, being on the path, and allow yourself to take aim, to take action. Okay. There's been something that has been, there's a massive shift for some of you. There's this massive shift, a shift that has moved you from complete one aspect to another, like a flip of a coin. There is an aspect of having, what you thought you had is now not what you thought you wanted. Okay. um it's like, for I'll give you an example. It's like being married and you thought that's what you wanted, and then this is a complete flip. This is not what I want. Okay, that's just an example. I'm not telling anyone to leave their spouse, but there's just an aspect here of, maybe you thought you wanted a big house in the city, but now it's like, no, I need to be out in the country. There's an aspect here that there is a complete flip, or there has been a complete flip. And here's the Six of Pentacles. So the balance, the giving, the receiving, the gentleness, the having enough. So I just feel like things are going to start falling into place for you. Things are changing and things are going to start falling into place for you, where you can find that balance, where you're going to have enough of both, both sides. Like, that doesn't make sense. Okay, so for instance, your health, your diet, right? It's like you're going to be able to have a healthy balance. It's like you're going to be able to, embrace, a treat once in a while, but yet you are watching what you eat, type thing. Okay. There's going to be that balance. There's going to be that balance of being able to, have a career where you're not always working like 100 hours a week, where before you maybe were, and now you have that balance where you have both aspects of a healthy balance, work balance, and lifestyle balance. Okay, that's just an example. So they're just showing me that there's this balance coming in. But they're also telling me, make sure you be gentle with yourself. They're also showing me, they keep telling me storage for like winter, how making sure that you have preparation for what you're doing moving forward, whatever that is. Could be anything. It's not to be in a space of fear. That's not what I'm saying. Um, but like if there's an aspect of putting away a little bit of a nest egg, if you can, for money, then do so. They're not showing me anything that's coming, anything bad, anything like that, that you need to have this money, but it's just having that healthy balance. It's that balance of living life and saving for the future. Okay, there's the balance, and things are moving. There's the Chariot. There's movement. There's decisions. There's moving along the path. You can finally make the choice now, because you are a drifter. You are just allowing things to, spirit to bring things across your path. But they're just showing me that there's um, this duality that you now can make a choice between yes or no, between something. Okay, it's going to be a little bit clearer, and you're going to be able to have that balance within that. Okay, but definitely new beginnings for you, and a change. Okay, what else do we need? Is this not the deck? It's not coming out. One more shuffle. There we go. Okay, upside down tower. I feel like things have happened for you. Things are, you are putting things into place now, so the tower does not come. Okay, the tower is disruption. But if you know that, um, if you know that something is possible to happen, what do? You educate yourself, you learn, you change your habits, you do the things to stop this from happening. And this is what they're showing me. There's a shift, there's a change, there's movement toward where you need to go, so the tower doesn't happen. Say for instance, you know that you should be leaving your job because you're not happy, you're not whatever. So what do you, instead of the spirit taking the job away from you, what do? You start looking for something that's more suited for you. You do the things. Okay, so they're just showing me that do the things. You're a drifter, but do the things that are going to um, stop you from having a tower moment. But they're also, with the tower coming out reversed, you could have gone through something and now you're rebuilding it, and that's part of what I was mentioning before. Okay, 8 of Swords. Feeling like you're restricted, feeling like you can't, um, you don't have choices, feeling like your hands are tied, feeling like you are kind of caught in a space where you're uncertain on which path to go. But just be an allowance of listening to what spirit has to say. Whoa. um and moving in that direction. There's been this flip that's going to happen, or has happened, where you are going to shift and change, but your hands are not tied. It's looking at things from a different perspective. It is going, sometimes we feel like, oh no, the world is going to end for us, but it's for you to look at things differently. It's for you to get clarity. It's for you to see that, okay, I'm doing it this way and it's not working. Now I need to look at a different way. Okay, Knight of Cups. So this is opportunities, possibilities, romance coming in. Okay, and it's for you to take these opportunities and move forward, because he's walking forward. Looking into the 8 of Pentacles. Okay, this Knight of Cups this opportunity or relationship is for you to move forward and build something from it, is what they're showing me. Okay, the Eight of Pentacles is about leaving a legacy, possibly. It's about building and mastering your craft. Okay, going forward, mastering your craft, getting better at it so you can be a better leader, so you can be a better boss, so you can be a better at your job, so you can be better at, serving people, so you can, it's about building something and mastering your craft moving forward. Okay, let's see, you need to have, woo, Five of Swords. I feel like, yes, there's been some pain here. You got the Five and the Seven of Swords, and, walking away from something that is no longer serving you, whatever that is. If that's your health, if that's relationship, career, put it into where you need to fit it into your life. The Moon, gaining clarity, but this is about you standing strong in who you are, and allowing this new opportunity to be even better than the last opportunity. Okay, even if it's something that you loved to do before and now you're doing a complete shift, there's something here for you to see that with clarity comes less confusion, right? And you can start building and becoming the master, because now you know more, right, on this new path, this new direction, and finding balance in life. Because I feel like there's been a lot of, how do I get everything done in the day? I can relate to that. But where do I need to gain clarity on that? But my hands are not tied, is what they're showing me. Your hands are not tied to anything. It's gaining more knowledge about what's going on. The High Priestess, wow, yes, connection to all the possibilities, becoming that leader in your knowledge. Okay, that higher connection to understand more, to be able to have the knowledge to move forward into where you are going. The Page of Swords, definitely new beginnings, new opportunities, more knowledge coming in. So some of you might be taking some courses. There's just something here with clarity for the future and in your future. Okay, finding that new balance, getting clarity so that tower moment doesn't happen, or coming out of that moment where you may have had the tower moment. Okay, Knight of Swords. So there's that quick pace again, moving forward, seeing things. There's a beautiful eagle here, seeing things. I'm hearing the word conquer. So for some of you, it is definitely about conquering this next path that you're on, gaining knowledge and clarity to be a master at what you are doing. Okay, Page of Cups. Wow. So you got the Page of Cups and the Knight of Cups. So definitely there's some new offering coming in. And I feel like some of you, they're showing me definitely some of you are in service. So this is going to be maybe a new offering to volunteer, or a new offering for a career in service, or you mastering your career in service, helping people. There's something here with that. Okay, and I feel like right now a lot of you are in this void. I just feel that this in between, it's like you're so close to stepping into something new, and something that is going to be where you can master it. Okay, they're really showing me that, and it's just for you to gain a little bit more clarity on the path, a little bit more clarity on exactly what you want to step into serving people. Okay, and we can know what we want, but it can change. Okay, we can do what we want and it serves us for where we're at, right now with the knowledge we have, with the skills we have. But as we grow and become a master at what we're doing, we shift and change. We move in different directions. I can't say how many times I have changed my direction in the last 15 years. It is crazy. But it's all part of the journey. It's all part of self-discovery. It's all part of becoming who I need to be to get to the next little path that I'm on. Like, I'm on this big path, but we all have little shoots or little paths that we kind of go off on to learn something new, and we come back on the path and then we continue on. Okay. So that's what they're showing me. They're showing me definitely some of you are, if you are thinking about being in service, it's time to really, really, really be in service or consider it in a deep way. And they have 6 of Cups. Whoops, sorry. I grabbed 2 there. 6 of Cups. So 6 of Cups is usually all about nostalgia, but okay, what I'm getting with that is take a look at where you came from, okay? How far you've come. Maybe you're not exactly where you want to be, but there's an aspect here of you to see how far you've come, where you're going. There's some luck coming for you. There is, and you got the 2 of Cups. So there's some definitely partnership. This could be partnership to self, other people coming through, as well as the Knight of Cups again. So definite opportunities, and they're showing me fun. They're showing me have some fun on this journey. Have, like, maybe you don't have enough fun or embrace, what is, but they're just showing me that there is something more to be had here that you need to embrace. Look back on how far you've come and going, holy man, I need to enjoy life a little bit more because I've had my head down and I've been working so hard, and I've been, we get into a momentum of, especially as an entrepreneur, I will say we're always working. Like I probably put in 12, 13 hours a day, and I'm always feeling like I need to work, and I need to find, there's my balance. I need to find that balance in pulling myself away and having fun, right? Because yes, we need to continue to build. We need to continue to work hard on what we're doing to create, to be in service, all of the things. But there's got to be a balance there too, because the things will come even if we're not working 24 hours a day. Okay. So just, that's something, if you're an entrepreneur, to look at. Okay. Finding that balance. I had someone contact me and ask me if I had a hard time balancing when people message at night to book an appointment or whatever. Do I wait till morning to book it? And I don't. I typically just answer. I don't keep my 9 to 5 hours. Is that a thing? But that's my choice, right? It's for you to find that balance where you make that choice. And yeah, so that is something that, learning along the path as well. Woo, that's a pile. Okay, messed up all my cards. What else do we need to see? Protection. So they're telling me here, and they got the mushrooms here. And the mushrooms, when they show me the mushrooms, it's all about typically financial abundance. So 21, which adds up to 3. So this is about you. This is about seeing you in the spotlight. This is about you looking and seeing, what, look how far I've come. I can celebrate me. I am a great leader. I am learning. I am, even if I'm at the beginning stages of what this is opening up for you in your spiritual world, it is about you seeing your abilities. You've chosen to follow your path now more than ever, if you've just become aware that there's more out there in the spiritual world. Okay, so really give yourself a pat on the back. Okay, and if you've been on this journey for a long time, think about how far you've come and all that you are, and you are so protected, because there's, like, I look back, how did I ever survive, right? And there's times now where I'm like, how am I surviving? It's a feast or famine. I am the first person to say that. Okay. And it's part of the journey, but I know that I'm always protected. I know that I'm always being able to be taken care of, and things will work out just how it needs to. And if you are an entrepreneur doing what I do, like, serving people, however that is, a coach, whatever, however that is for you, just know that you're always going to, if you're not, feel like you have enough, as in money, because you are doing what, like, if I'm not working, I'm not making money. Okay. But it pushes you into doing something more. It pushes you into being more creative when things are not working out as you have planned, or if it's not as busy as what you want yet. Okay, it pushes you into creating something, creating a class, creating, advertisements to put your name out there. It's creating conversations, it's creating, all of the things to bring more to you. And if you were just sitting there waiting for all of it to happen, you're not creating, right? You're not bringing all of this, the money in, I'll say. Okay. So it's all about pushing you to where you need to go, pushing you to be that leader, that master in what you're doing. Okay. There's an aspect here, finding the wisdom to move forward and to have the things fall into place, and embracing self. Seeing your own reflection in the water is, or in the mirror, is an aspect of, taking a look at yourself and seeing how amazing you are, seeing your wisdom through, your reflection, and where you have come along on this path that is, you know, challenging at times, right? So it's really about embracing those aspects of yourself and seeing the sunshine. There's talent showing me this beautiful sunset. Okay. Three of chalice is all, three cups, all about you celebrating yourself, having people around you. Look how far you've come. Four of swords, it's about you getting the rest that you need when you need it. It's that healthy balance to have a happy, healthy lifestyle, to have, all of the things that allow you to not be so stressed, or, bringing you out of your own essence when we're busy, and finding that balance. This is what I have for today. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for all that have commented. I love your comments. I love hearing how things are connecting in your world. It makes me very, very happy to know that I am, doing this, and it's helping other people and they can connect to it. So thank you. Please continue to share and like and comment, and I appreciate each and every one of you. And I hope you have a magical, beautiful day. Much love.